Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the main event of TCW TV, and I hope you brought a bag of popcorn, maybe even a diaper, because you's gonna be pooping after you see this monstrosity. And Sir Fudge of Wells, did you come prepared?
Yes, I got my Depends in the back, Trundle. I am ready for this. A truly terrifying opponent. Bruiser Brody. He will be taking on the Iron Man of TCW, Antonio Inoki.
He's the wild man. King Kong himself ain't got Schmidt on D's.
He comes out looking ready for a fight. He's tough. He's methodical. He's an apex predator. Bruiser Brody.
He's certainly one of the meanest, and he's going against another mean SOB.
Hey, in a toughness match, you would have to say these are the two toughest competitors in TCW.
I can't imagine either one picking up the victory, and that's what makes this prospect so damn intriguing.
Oh boy, and they're locking horns. I can't believe we get to watch this on TV, Trundle.
It's that's why it's the main event. I mean, this is the special attraction. This is like the Empire State Building before it was built. You could only imagine it, but here we are. It's real. It's true. It's damn true.
Dreams really do become reality. What do you think the strategy is going to be for either of these men?
Well, let me tell you this. Spoiler alert, so to speak. Inoki is well-versed in the art of stretching and using his fists and feet. He is the total package as far as a wrecking machine. Bruiser, more of a striker rather.
Yeah, they're both going to hurt you just in different ways. But at the end of the day, they're just looking to beat the other person up.
I honestly, the whole roster, you could scour the whole roster. I genuinely believe these two enjoy punishment and dishing out punishment more than anyone we have on the roster.
And there's that stretching you were talking about, Trundle.
He's working the legs, and that is a smart strategy. He's trying to take away King Kong's finisher, the patented knee drop.
We've heard it a million times. You take away an opponent's vertical base, you win the match.
I will tell you this right now, Sir Fudge. If this match stays on the ground, then Bruiser stands no chance, and that's just the way it is. Inoki is too...
Oh, look at that.
He's too dangerous grappling to not stay vertical.
Oh, he has that MMA background. Bruiser, no stranger himself, though.
And this is an octopus hold, is what they like to call it in the big leagues, but a pile driver. And he jumped on the pile driver to get that little extra. And you know what the difference between ordinary
and extraordinary,
that little extra.
Here we go.
I think he knows he wasn't going to get a count out there, just merely wanted to catch his breath. It's been fast-paced. You got to have strategy when you're facing either of these competitors.
Little Boston Crab, or Kyoto Crab, as they say in the home country of Antonio.
Look at him doing the abdominal stretch again. And another one,
he's just going to stretch him into submission. He's just going to wear down his opponent.
It's a draining submission to be held in. That's for sure. You can't breathe correctly when you're in this maneuver.
You got to think this is not what Bruiser wants to... Oh my goodness, the power of Bruiser.
He's explosive. He's one of the most explosive specimen we have on the roster. I would say rivals even Brock, who we just saw last match.
Yeah, he's not as impressive a specimen, but his pound-for-pound strength is freakish.
Well, let me just tell you this, a little reminder. They call him King Kong because he weighs over 300 pounds. He weighed in at 320 pounds on draft day. This is a big dude. 6'8".
It's striking when you look at him. And then to be in the ring with him, to meet him in person and see just how thick he is everywhere.
And
Didn't even shake his hand.
Inoki, I certainly have, and he will engulf your entire wrist if you let him. But Inoki, he was trying to work the arm there of Bruiser. We see that a lot from Inoki. He likes to work the midsection, the arm, and then even go for his Enziguri if all else fails.
He'll just stretch you all over. At the end of the match, your head everywhere, you think you're alright.
Now, we have mentioned, I believe, earlier in the broadcast, this is a pseudo number one contenders match. We obviously know Taker is the current number one contender. But moving forward, this winner will certainly see a title match, whether it be on TV or pay-per-view.
You gotta think, with Taker's last performance, the match previous, there's gonna be a little controversy as to who the true number one contender should be.
I would definitely agree with you on that statement, but I have to tell you right now, he will come prepared when it's time for that title match.
Surely so.
I don't think the fans will be disappointed when that match comes. There's the Enziguri kick. That's his finish, and he's going for a pin. And a kick out at only 2, ladies and gentlemen. We have never seen such resilience.
Bruiser, unbelievable.
He came ready to play.
But he gets him again. He gets him again, Trundle.
Another Enziguri. This should be it.
No mortal man would kick out at 2 and Tony Inoki Enziguris.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care if you're religious. I don't care if you are unreligious. There is a higher power that helped Bruiser kick out of that, because no man can or should be able to kick out of a maneuver like that.
Oh, the toughness. We were talking about the toughness of these combatants. Bruiser showing it off there. And hitting him with offense of his own, Trundle.
He's got to get something started immediately. I mean, he is reeling. He is on his heels. He needs to get back on the offense, but Inoki just too dominant.
Oh, getting the crowd. They went already on their feet, to their feet.
There he wrenches the neck. Certainly will help another Enziguri if he can land it.
You can see Bruiser trying to crawl, but he was in the middle of the ring. Nowhere to go, gets out of it anyway.
That comes with the experience that Inoki has. He knows, I have to set this up in the middle, otherwise a rope break is likely to happen.
Bruiser hitting with those high feet.
His well-versed feet, Sir Fudge. There's no mistake with that. I mean, he is quite flexible for his size.
Running power slam now. He goes for a pin of his own, but he had to drag him.
Goodness gracious, that was a close one.
What a near fall that was. Oh, hitting with a submission of his own here.
He's wrenching the back of Antonio Inoki and...
Oh, drops him.
I mean, that
like
does...
a piece of garbage.
That is very taxing on the body to hold someone on your shoulder like that. You had to let him go, and look at a bridging German.
Bridge suplex there by Inoki. It's almost beautiful to watch some of the things that these two men can do.
I mean, you will not find, this is one of the most exciting matches. I mean, am I out of line in saying that this has been just full bore ahead?
I think you're spot on there, Trundle.
Nice elbow there by Bruiser. And I would have to say Inoki is certainly still has the advantage, but Bruiser can end it all right now, and he cracked,
incapacitated the back of the neck of Inoki. He might have a spinal injury, Trundle.
And he wins the matchup in just under 15 minutes with the King Kong knee drop, and we hope that Inoki is okay, but what a display by King Kong himself.
Just snapped at that knee.
I think there might be broken bones. And I mean, that says it all, ladies and gentlemen. A perfect match, for sure. Well, folks, I hope that you enjoyed this broadcast. We're going to have the PPV Soul Survivor coming at ya. So stay tuned, like, and subscribe.